Welcome back, everybody, to the daily show where we discuss and do technical analysis on big mega cap stocks. So, before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated, guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, live trading, and all kinds of setups, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. And now let's get right into it, guys. On Apple stock, it's absolutely flat on Friday, but if you look at my screen and the way everything is going up, well, Apple not responding in a positive way. Yes, it was up from the lows, but it's not at a brand new all-time high, especially when you see Tesla trading over 300 and some of the other names are also going ballistic in the market itself. And we all know that if you're going to track the market, you need to look at Apple stock. And yes, it's not making a brand new all-time high. So there is some weakness, even though Apple went up from these lows and it's struggling here underneath 230. If we can clear that, then we might be coming back up to retest 237 to the upside, previous all-time highs. Now, Apple cannot clear 230 and cannot hold a 224.52 right here, 5-day moving average. In that case, this is going to be your line in the sand on any pullback, guys. 220. This trend line gives up. You're going to see significant selling. First of all, it's coming down to this gap, 216.90. And from there, it can come even lower down to 207. So watch out. Apple, it's got to make a big move very soon, and we will see that, I think, in next few days. You just have to watch it. If this thing breaks over 230, then it's heading higher. If it's coming down under 220, then it's going lower. On AMD, it's down 1.25%. So AMD, we got this massive gap up, and it looks like we're going back to close this gap at 145.63. So, this is going to be a strong level to watch, especially for the dip buyers. As long as the support can hold after filling this gap, we might be coming back to close this gap right here on top, close to 159. So 145, that's going to be a line in the sand for Monday's session. Underneath that level, 138. If we can actually stay over 148, and actually it's not staying over 148, you can see a clear rejection off of this negative sloping 13-day moving average. If we can clear that, then watch out for a move up to 154.44 up to this 50-day moving average, and over that this gap will likely to get filled at 159, and from there it can move up even more, 164. So that is the range, but I think on a gap fill right here, if you're looking to buy the dip, this support needs to hold 145.63 on AMD. On Meta, it's down 0.40%. So talking about insane moves. And that was right here, guys. That was at 555, even though I think this is chasing, totally chasing at this level. And that's how these moves are in this market. If you get it right, and if you're chasing and you got it right, you can make a ton of money. I left $30,000 on the table. And why? Because I got in at 555 on this dip. And immediately this thing went back up to 565, then 573. I sold my position for a profit. And now you can see the next day we got a massive gap up. And then look at that one, guys. Insane. 595 on the next day. And even on Friday's session, it was trading at 593. So if I had that position, how much money I left? Huge money. But it was a day trade. I had to get out. I got out. It was not a swing trade. And you can see how big of a move this thing made. Now we got lower Bollinger Band down here and the upper one right up here. So, now it's actually butting its head against this upper Bollinger Band. And I think over 600, we will see a significant, move to the upside, possibly 625. But at this point, we can just, trade in between these two Bollinger Bands. And now, if there is a pullback, you need to watch this critical support right here. That's going to be around 584 underneath that level, 577.65, these moving averages. And then this gap comes into play, 573 right here. And then from there, it can come down even more down to 50-day moving average, 562 to even 557. On Amazon, stock is down 0.89%. So Amazon was trading way outside the Bollinger Band. We got a rejection, came back, and now it's holding upper Bollinger Band as a support right here at 208. Underneath that level, you'll see a flush down to 204. rising 5-day moving average, and then we have critical support right here at 200. Now Amazon continues going into Monday, can hold 208. You're going to see a move back up to 212, and over that this thing can go up to 214, and then the next stop 220, and that's going to be really overextended if that happens right here on Amazon. Everything is going up straight up, and that is why it's really risky if you're chasing anything. And I know a lot of people like buying calls like right here. I'm gonna buy calls right here at 210 and sell at 212. Is it worth the risk, guys? Ask yourself. On Microsoft, is down 0.68%, so another big name struggling here, where we saw market going up to a brand new all-time high. So you can see Apple, Microsoft, big names struggling here, guys, not really doing anything. And Microsoft right here down on the day on Friday. As a matter of fact, we did not even take out, this high right here, not even filling this gap. And talking about this gap, still open at 443. And that is why I took a position on Microsoft. And who knows, that might be a wrong position, but I think we have a chance where this thing can hold over 420 20-day moving average. We might see a move up to 432, and that can happen closing this gap right here. That is my upside target. Over that, we might be in target this gap on top for 43. Now, if this thing does not hold 420, I'll definitely exit right here. And underneath 420, there is support at 417, 413, 405, and then 400. But watch these two names, Apple and Microsoft, as the market going even higher, hitting a brand new all-time high, not participating right here. And if you look at it, I mean, yes, you can call this a massive bear flag pattern, but we all know that in this market, guys, yes, I can call this bear flag, head and shoulder and all that, but usually play actually it plays out to the upside. So that is the main thing about this market, that yes, the patterns are not working. If it's bearish, it's still working to the upside. It's bullish, it's working to the upside, definitely. So guessing games are not gonna work. Even if you have the chart and the trend is down, we get a bear flag or head and shoulder pattern. Look at what happened with SPY here. Monthly inverted hammer, and then we got this mega pump, mega gap up with Trump winning the election. So Netflix going absolutely flat on Friday, and what I said before, guys, that over this critical support 773, what can we see here? Well, 800. Did we get to 800? Well, just few pennies away from 800. 799.06, brand new all-time high. And what's unfortunate, and that is, a lot of people have money nowadays and they just go for options. Now, nobody's gonna believe me, but I'm not gonna go back and show you guys all that. This is where I actually bought this stock right here. And I think my average was pretty high right here, like 444. I did average more down here. And then we had this earnings mega gap up, and I sold after earnings, and then I sold more after a few days and completely got out. That was around, let's say my average was like 444, something like that. I don't really remember what was the average. Look at it's trading at 800 now, so doubled. And that is why if you have the money and you really are into trading and you want to trade, go with shares. Why bother playing with options where your money can actually give you more money over time, and you don't have to like stress out over options. And there is no theta decay, no IB, no bull crap on that. You just hold your position. You bought a big company, it's gonna come right back up. And talking about big companies, even smaller companies, something like Upstart, PLTR, and all other garbages are going up. So I mean, Netflix, yes, definitely a huge company. And look at that movie here, guys, 800. And I was just talking about 800. I didn't think I was gonna hit this week, but we got almost up to 800. Then what we got here? A mini $4 pullback trading at 495. So if we can take over 800, the next stop 810, that is where upper Bollinger Band is sitting, 809.47. And if we can actually get under this critical support, 773 right here, and the 5-day moving average. In that case, I mean, you can see this was a bull flag pattern. We talked about it in my video before, and now massive breakout. So 773, that's going to be a line in the sand on any pullback. Underneath that level, you'll see a flush down to 763, 751.65, and then we can talk about possibly filling this massive gap right here at 704. On Google, stock is down 1.33%. So Google, what I said a few days ago in my video, that Google here, there's a chance Google can go up to 170, and over that you'll see a massive pump. Now, yes, there was no, a big catalyst on Google or anything, but the election just did it for everybody. And you can see this inverse head and shoulder. We talked about it before, and now it's playing out. We got a massive pump, and looks like we might be pulling back down to this gap 178, possibly will retest 176, and that is your opportunity right here on Google, as long as it can hold this support. If not, it's going to pull back all the way down to 172 right here to fill this massive gap from election. Now, as long as it's over 176 to 178, next stop right up here, guys, that's going to be 185, and over that we might be coming back up to retest all-time highs 193.31 on Google. On Tesla stock, it's up 8.19%. So Tesla, massive run. And again, huge volume on Tesla. And the market cap went over $1 trillion. We talked about it in my video before that it can do that. And here we are, guys. And I don't know who actually won the election. Is it Elon Musk or Trump? Because definitely, DJT, yes, that thing was up like 400%, but definitely pulling back after election. But this thing on a monster run, and now, I mean, it's not too far off from all-time highs. I mean, $100, it can go easily. So Tesla here, way outside the Bollinger Band, way overextended on daily time frame. Are we going to see some sort of a pullback, at least down to maybe 300? That is the possibility this week. Now, we all know that Tesla runs like this and then boom, a huge pullback. In this case, we're still waiting on that pullback, and there is no signs of a pullback because of election and how Elon Musk is involved with Trump and endorsing Trump. So that is why the question is, who won the election, Trump or Musk? And this thing definitely, a lot of people are putting their money on Tesla, and this thing is a rocket right now. So, and Tesla, one more thing I want to point out, guys. A couple of months ago, maybe about 6 months ago, I had this Patreon member who said they left after a month. Because I bought Tesla, and you guys know, I've been trading Tesla for a long time, and I got in here on Tesla, and it was actually just not going up. So they said it's junk, just like they said Apple was junk, and I said my target will be 250, and that was just a couple months ago, not too long ago. 250 happened. I only capped 100 shares, and guess what? This Friday got rid of it. I know it can go even higher, but I'm not that greedy. At the end of the day, when I saw it's pulling back a little bit, way outside the Bollinger Band, I just got rid of it, and I'm completely out of Tesla. I don't have any position on Tesla stock. But the question here, guys, I mean, when things are not going up on a big name like Tesla or maybe even Google, Apple, I mean, come on, you cannot say Apple is junk. I mean, we bought Apple at 164, I think, and it got up to 237. And then if you had your shares, you just have to wait, let your money do all the magic, it'll go up. You're just gonna make money. And if you're impatient and just trying to make money the next day, this is not the right channel. I'm not the guy for you, because I can wait on a lot of these stocks that I buy. Sometimes they go down. They're all not winners, guys. Nobody can win all the trades immediately after they buy. Sometimes I buy here, then it drops. I'll just add more. I'll just hold if my position is down, but I know it's Tesla. I'm not gonna sell and get rid of it. But some people, they just, they buy it, they see a video like, hey, Tesla, now I'm saying it's overextended. That does not mean I'm saying that, oh, go ahead and short Tesla. You guys know, even like three, 4 videos that I made, or the ones before, right here, I think I said I don't like shorting Tesla. And this is the reason I don't like shorting this thing. I mean, look at this monster run. If we short it, your face, whatever you got, face, hands, chest, everything got ripped off. Look at the monster run. What are you gonna do? You gonna add more here? Nobody cares. You cannot beat something like Tesla. So now 330, that's going to be resistant to watch, and we have critical support down here. That's going to be upper Bollinger Band near 308, 309. And if we get under that, maybe we can retest 300, which is going to be a strong level of support. And yes, these were massive gap ups right here. So at some point, we will see Tesla coming down, but I think not at this moment. We might see a retest of 280 to maybe 273. That's going to be a dip buy if that happens on Tesla. But as of right now, it's on a monster run. 330 bricks. Yes, this thing going up to a brand new all-time high. And you can bet on that. But I would not be chasing Tesla over 300 at no cost. And there is someone in my Discord. And if you're watching, Sandy, I know you bought Tesla. And I've been telling you that hold, it's going to come back up. If you can hear me, if you're watching this video, if you're on my Patreon still trading, because I don't know, a lot of people are there. Sometimes they're on vacation and stuff. Sell it. Take the profit. You know, you bought really high near 300 and now it's trading at 330 almost. Take the profit. Leave the stock alone. That's the best advice I can give you. Unless you're going really long term, like maybe another 15 years, then who cares? Hold it. It might go to 600, maybe even 1000. On Nvidia, stock is down slightly 0.84%. So Nvidia is the monster among all the stocks right now. Another all-time high. And I mean, there is no signs of any cooling off, any pullback at this moment. And guess what? Now it's trading at a brand new all-time high over this previous all-time high, 144.43. So that's going to be your line in the sand for Monday's session right here. 144.43. Only if that gives up, we might be pulling back down to this gap near 140, and then we have critical support at 136. If this thing continues over 144, next stop 150, and from there, I think we also have earnings coming up very soon, and we will see another directional move right here on Nvidia stock. As of right now, there is no trade on Nvidia, especially with earnings coming up, and on a move like this, there is definitely no trade on Nvidia unless you like to chase. Then go ahead and chase this stock at this point. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And all the videos will be coming out now regularly. I'm back fully, and these videos will be coming out. All these updates will be coming out. So don't forget to hit that like button. And we definitely need 100 plus likes on these videos. And that's how I can put out more contents for you guys.